Hello. How are we doing? Alright. Very exciting today. I was teasing this yesterday. I got it all set up this morning, which is very good. This will also get turned into a video, a YouTube video. Very, very excited. Alright. Let me show you what I've set up then. Alright, we have got tier list. Look at this, huh? And then I've got every course here so that we can put them in the tier list when we want to. And then I've got the game up here, which I've just realized my Switch isn't on. And then of course we've got, you know, regular game cam for when we're looking. There we go. Alright. Game sound isn't on. There we go. Hello? Alright. Everything is sounding alright. I am going to film the YouTube intro now. Just wait. I've got like... How do I explain it? I've got like a burp brewing right here. Or maybe it's just a cough. I don't know. Alright. What's this mode? Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Filming the YouTube intro now. Alright. Yeah, no, that's really good. Now my dogs are barking. How am I meant to film the intro now? What the heck? That's so lame. What are they barking at? Lame. I'm gonna go look at what they're barking at. Hang on. I'll... I literally don't know what they were barking at. Literally not a clue what they were barking at. Alright. This is my first time doing a YouTube intro in ages. Right, so today we are doing a Mario Kart tracks tier list. So, I've got all the tracks here in my OBS, and we're just going to go through, we're going to look at them in free roam, we're going to look at them in Grand Prix, we're going to race on them, and we're just going to rank them, just wherever we feel like. You know, we're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna have a good time. All right. First on the agenda is Mario Bros. Circuit, which I, for some reason, can't move. Hang on. Okay, Mario Kart Circuit is not going to be our first one. Never mind. We're gonna we're gonna leave Mario Kart Circuit till last. First up, we got Rainbow Road. We're starting at the end. That wasn't how it was meant to be. But you know what? We take those. All right. Rainbow Road is on the agenda. I guess we'd want to go into versus. All right. Oh, I want to add a little bit of text at the bottom as well. Hang on. Text. Why is that upside down? Properties. All right. All right. First up, Rainbow Road. Honestly, I don't think they did too bad of a job with the Rainbow Road in this game. Like, it's very colourful. Like, this being the final course in the, like, you do all the others, and then it's like, oh, there's the one with Rainbow Road. That's cool. And it's like, you unlock the Rainbow Road. That's very fun. Also, it just looks great in this game. I mean... Okay, well, that wasn't great. But, like, at least I looked good doing it, you know? Very, very reminiscent of the Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road. With the, like, tiles and the kind of... just general, like, kind of glittery look to everything. Which I like. It's very nice. It's very nice. You got the multiple paths. Again, very Mario Kart 8. I feel like they took a lot of inspiration from Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road for this one. Just because, like, of just the general look, and then... My dog will not stop fucking... It's only one of my dogs that's barking. Like, it clearly cannot be that important if only one of you is barking. Come on, man. I like this part. This part is very nice. It just looks so pretty. Like, look at that. Just all the, like... I don't know, it's kind of like sparkly water. It's very nice. And then again with the two-path section. They love doing the two-path section in this track. I'm just realizing the game sound is weird. Does that fix it? There we go. And the music as well is quite nice. I like the train with all the little characters on it. That's cute. I like that. This part as well, where you go into like the kind of like space observatory, is very Mario Kart 8 as well. And it's like, part of me is like, yeah, it's like, cool, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it's also like, I feel like you could have done something like totally unique and new. Which, like, because like you look at this right here and you're like, that's not Rainbow Road. That doesn't look like Rainbow Road. This is Rainbow Road. Um, like this part, if you showed me, I'd be like, yeah, that looks like Rainbow Road. That looks like what I would expect a Rainbow Road to look like. But like that last part, nah. Although a distinct lack of rainbow in this part. It's a lot of just like that's not Rainbow Road. That's metal grate. That's not a Rainbow Road. That is a man-made metal road. I do like how much you glide though. See, I like the train with all the little characters. That is, I just like it. It's fun. You get to see all the like characters that you have seen along. It's not about the destination. It's not about the. It's about the friends we made along the way. You know. This part is nice. I do love a nice boost. Nice boost. Robot Donkey Kong, jeez. Although, do not know how that dinosaur is not breaking the train. I don't know how they were able to tame that dinosaur to be able to be on that train. That's crazy. Overall, very nice stage. I very much so enjoy that stage. It's very fun. Maybe not as rainbow as I would have liked. So for that reason, but like it's Rainbow Road, right? You can't knock a Rainbow Road. But then comparing it to other Rainbow Roads, it doesn't beat Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road. And they do the Mario Kart 8 thing where it's just like it's not just it's just one long thing. So it kind of defeats the whole purpose of it being like just one really long track. Even though it is a long track, it doesn't loop around. But then again, it's Rainbow Road. Can't go wrong with a Rainbow Road. B. And we can move it. We can move it later. But, like, that's where I'm putting it. That's where I think it's going. Oh, alright. Next up is Peach Stadium. Alright. Alright. Princess Peach Stadium. Where is that? Here it is. Alright. Peach Stadium? In my mind, just like thinking about it, I like Peach Stadium. I like the look of it. I like the feel of it. It is definitely a stadium track, and you can feel that it's definitely a stadium track. It's not doing anything like crazy or out there, which for something in the Crown Cup, I feel like is kind of lacking a little bit. Although it is in two different cups. It's also in it's in a different cup as well. I can't remember which other cup it is in. Which also I feel like should bring it down a little bit if it's in two different cups. The same track in two cups. I feel like you're taking a slot away from like another course that could have been here, you know? For a game that's lacking in like a lot of original courses, for this one to be here twice is kind of crazy. See, and like that was just kind of it. That was kind of the lap, you know? And I feel like maybe they don't do as much with like the new features that they've like added, like the jumping, the rails, you know? Like, and they have those, but I feel like they're quite almost out of the way. Like you have to go for the rail if you're going for the rail, you know? But like there's no reason to just like jump unless you want to be like, oh, I'm going for the rail here. Which I feel like, you know, if you're gonna have a rail, you're gonna have a rail. If, like, don't just like do like a lame rail, you know? Although, I am a killer for boost pads. I am a killer for boost pads. And I like this part where you do the little jump. It's inoffensive, I think is what it is. It's inoffensive. Fuck. No! I do like the pipes as well. I am a fan of dodging stuff. I do like that. Can I jump over this red shell? No. No, I cannot. Alright, all in all, look. It didn't wow me. It didn't do anything where I was like, that was an amazing track. I want to go back to that track. But then again, it didn't do anything terrible. It was inoffensive, as I said. I feel like it's a solid C tier. And it is in the game twice. Like, it's in 2 cups, which is kind of crazy. Alright, what have we got next? Mario Circuit. Not Mario Bros. Circuit. Mario Circuit. There's one for Mario, and there's one for Mario and Luigi. I don't know. Just kind of sounds like Mario's a little bit greedy. He wanted 2 tracks. But to have 2 Mario stadiums is kind of crazy as well. Like Mario and Mario Bros. Okay. No, I don't want to view the replay. Get out of here. Mario Bros. Mario. No, this isn't Mario Bros. This is just regular Mario, right? Where is it? Oh, Mario Circuit. Oh, Mario Circuit? I swear it was Mario Stadium. Could have sworn. Wait, is the other one Mario Bros. Circuit, not Mario Bros. Stadium? They're both circuits, okay. I don't know what the difference is, quite frankly, but... Alright, another inoffensive one in my mind. Again, it does the thing where it's like, it's not 3 laps, it's just one long course. Where you just do like 1 lap of the course. Which like, I guess isn't bad, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like reading into it too much. These are great items. I'm a man that can easily be bought. If a stage gives me good items, I can easily be swayed. But it's like, it looks nice, I guess. It's, again, just like a pretty regular, like, circuit. It's not doing anything, like, crazy. It's pretty standard. It's not bad. Although, what would I rather play? Peach Stadium or Mario Circuit? The age-long debate. Mario Circuit or Princess Peach Stadium? Stadium and circuit are too close together as words. Like... And that was it? I swear I was there for like 40 seconds. And that's it, you know? The length of that is not great. Like, I feel like that's... Like, Rainbow Road was 4 times that, right? Am I crazy? That's... We're doing that again. That's crazy. Oh, wait, no, we're not. That's the end of the... That's the end of the... Okay, well, guess we're not doing that one again. Just for the length alone. That could have easily been a 3-lap circuit. I don't know why they split that up. That was short. Could have easily been just like a regular one. I reckon that's D. It didn't do anything original. It was really short because it could have easily been 3 laps instead of just like doing the one circuit the whole time. Like, that's just incredibly short. That's crazy. All right. What do we got next? Acorn Heights. We're going high on acorns. All right. Did I spell heights right? I don't know, I'm rolling with it. Wait. I before E except after C. I spelled it right. Wait, I before E. Or is it E before I? I don't know. Alright, Acorn Heights. Which is probably one of my lesser played tracks, if I had to think. But already, this is doing more than Mario Circuit ever did. Like, it's got a vibe, it's doing something original. We're going inside this little tunnel. That's fun. And look, they're using the actual point of the game. How amazing is that? They're using the gimmick in this one. And like, this is just very nice, right? A lot of trickability, which is another thing that this game is definitely trying to push with, like, you can do multiple tricks in the air. Wrong way. And it's like, I feel like you could literally fit 10 Mario stadiums in here. Like, again, it's just like a regular 3-lap track. They know it's like a short kind of track, so that's like, oh, let's do 3, you know? I do love a good glider section as well. These little mushrooms as well, very Mushroom Gorge, I feel. Which is a track that I feel like we've missed out in this game. We didn't get a Mushroom Gorge. Oh, wait, hang on. Get out of here! That's what I'm talking about. It is also just a very cute stage, like all the little mushroom houses. That is very cute. Although toads live in the mushroom houses. Are they just like houses that like designed on the base of toads, or are they actual mushrooms? Are the toads living inside of other mushrooms? Although if we're going based on Mario Bros TV show lore, the mushroom is just a hat and he's just bald. They're all just bald. So I don't know what's real. This part as well with the acorn, very fun. It's kind of like pick a path, and hope you don't get hit by a rolling. Oh, photo finish. Photo finish that was. All right. Okay. Straight away, I'm thinking that was better than Mario Stadium. That was clear of Mario Stadium, right? And I feel like it did more than Peach Stadium as well. That was a very unique stage. It did something like very unique. But it's just, I don't know if I want to put it at the same or above Rainbow Road, you know? Because Rainbow Road is iconic. But this Rainbow Road, I feel like, isn't as good as some of the ones that we've had in the past. If this was Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road, up here. But, like, I don't know if this is going to be a controversial opinion, but I enjoyed that more than the Rainbow Road. That's an A-tier track. That was very fun. I don't know if I'm crazy for that, but, like, sue me, I guess. I'm putting it above Rainbow Road. The Rainbow Road was, like, rainbow for, like, half. Alright. Oh, wait, who have we got next? Next up, we have Bowser's Castle. Oh, Bowser's Castle. The course that I've spent the single most time on, because I've been doing time trials for it for, like, 3 or 4 hours. Like, alright. Bowser. Oh, do we want to see if I can get the shortcut like in just a regular race? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I want to hit it at least once, you know? Because I didn't hit it a single time. That should have counted. I should have rode up that wall. I don't know why I didn't. I want to get it at least once. But yeah, like, it's a very, very fun Bowser's Castle stage. Like with this part as well, where you go real fast. I like this. This is fun. This is kind of like giving 200cc. Like, oh, and I've got a mushroom here. Let's go. Time trial strats. Yeah, I just like this like electric path where you just go fast. Very fun, and you don't see that, I think, anywhere else in the game. That's unique to just here, which is very neat. Very neat. Oh no, are you kidding? That's really annoying. Because I would have. Come on, I can still get it. I can still get it. I can still get it. Why am I not? Oh, is it because I got smart steering on? I forgot to turn smart steering off. That's so dumb. What? Smart steering in this game is ass. What the heck? I keep forgetting to turn it off. I don't know why I turn it on. And then I keep forgetting to turn it off. I'm a little... Alright, I got one more lap to try and get the shortcut. But yeah, and this giant Bowser here, that's cool. For the first, like, hour of playing this course, I didn't realize it was Bowser, and I thought it was Charizard. And I was like, that's interesting to be in a Mario Kart game. I don't know why Charizard's here. Yeah, no, it's very clearly Bowser. I don't know why I thought it was Charizard from not Mario, you know? Alright, last chance to hit it. Oh, that stinks. Is that another blue shell? That's crazy. I do want to hit it on stream, so we might actually redo this. I want to get the clip. I want to get the clip. You know, the Bowser is like actually giant. Like, his hand started all the way back there and is now here, you know? That's a giant wingspan. Get that guy in the NBA. That is crazy. Which Mario Kart character do you reckon would be the best in the NBA? Maybe I should have been focusing less on the NBA and more on the course, but sure. Because I reckon... is the lighting right? I feel like that's better, right? Because I feel like... Oh, that Bowser, obviously. Rosalina, even? I feel like quite tall. can literally fly, so that's a plus. Who can jump high? I guess Luigi? Waluigi. Waluigi. I'm doing that one again. I'm doing that one again. You can tell that I like this course just from like the fact that I have done time trial speedruns for multiple hours and am now playing it again. I want to get the trick. This is one of the best, my favorite like shortcuts in the whole game. Maybe my favorite. So close, so close. Still technically got the cut, but it's like, that was way slower. Is that Coin Coffer? Like, Coin Coffer is a rogue character to have in this game, I think. If I had made that, that would have been crazy. I am not on my game. I'm just focused on getting that shortcut. As soon as we get the shortcut, I'm quitting out. Like, that's just how it is. With all the time I've spent playing this course, you'd think I'd maybe be good at it, but evidently not. Evidently very not. I'm glad that my face cam is covering up the placement. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Nah. Not even close either. If I don't get it, I'll just pull up the ghost clip of me getting it. Because it is a very fun shortcut. I do want to get rid of this before I try it again. Alright. Will say, the meteors have fucked me up on so many runs. Like... Nah, alright. Too bad. Alright, we're quitting out. Alright, Bowser's Castle. Oh, I didn't even change the on-trial thing. Alright. Bowser's Castle. Where... Like, it's alright. Like... B for Bowser? That sounds about right. B for Bowser. I like that. I like that. Alright, what's up next? Toad's Factory! Alright. A classic, you could say. What the fuck is the text? Okay. I was looking for the text in my OBS. And it's like, what are they making in the factory, you know? Like, what could Toad possibly be making in his factory, you know? Like, Toad hats? Sure. Like... Oh, and we're already on it. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, but I'm meant to believe that Toad has a factory. Sure. I guess, like, there are a lot of Toads. And it's like, Toad's Factory, the thing is you just can't go wrong with Toad's Factory. Like, it is one of the, arguably one of the greatest courses, Mario Kart courses of all time. Like, and the music as well, like, it is ticking all the boxes right now. Although, I don't think they have the alarms as we're going through this part. Oh wait, no they do! They totally have the alarms. You're looking good, Toad Circuit. I don't know. That banana came in clutch. I would have been frozen up. Yeah, and I'm glad that they did the music, like, good for this one as well. Like they did like a kind of like a remix of it really well, which I like. But again, do the toads live inside of other mushrooms, or like are the mushrooms just like made of like bricks and stuff? Because we don't live in giant humans, is the thing. We live in normal houses. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but houses don't actually look like humans. But in Mario, I don't know, I guess they live in toad houses. They live in houses that look like them. Was that kind of crazy? I was definitely trying to get onto that rail, but oh well. And yeah, they brought the conveyor belts back, they brought the little alarms back. And I feel like, I'll show you on here, although, probably don't know. Like, you can trick off of these, like, little, like, you can just, like, ride up them now, which is I very much so like that. Before you'd have to, like, weave between them, which was fun, which was very fun. It was kind of like kind of difficult. But yeah, that was very fun. But now you can just kind of, like, go off it, which I guess kind of defeats the whole point of the mud being there. But you know what? It's Toad's factory, right? There's no other place that it can go other than S. One of the greatest courses of all time. They've done a really good remaster of it. Like, no competition. Choco Mountain. Okay. Choco Mountain. Mount Choco, you could say. Choco Mountain. Alright. Choco Mountain, in my mind, is a course that I wanted more out of, I think. It's not even a mountain. Just like a race course. Like, get your facts straight next time. Get your geological locations correct next time. Like, it's not a mountain. We're just... Unless we go up a mountain. Like in DK Summit, or whatever that one's called. Unless we do something like that, this ain't a mountain. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's not a mountain. Oh, I wish I had gotten that earlier. And it's like, I know that it's like Choco Mountain, so it's meant to look like dirty, but like, it's just kind of like bleh, you know? And I don't like the mud. The mud throws me off. I don't know if I should go through the mud or should not go through the mud, or if I should stay on the path. I don't know what's fastest. Like, just give me a road, you know? And it's like, they're trying so hard to try and make this just anything, like, appealing. But it's just kind of bland. The course doesn't really do anything that excites me. Like, they try and do this charge and chuck theme. Which, yeah. It's not called Charge and Chuck Mountain, but go on. Also, they're probably not eating chocolate. They're football players. But yeah, you can tell that, like, they just had nothing for this course. So they were like, giant boulders, charging chucks, football, what else can we add? Add some lights, add some rails sometimes. I don't know. Like, they were panicking with this one. Oh yeah, psych! That's the wrong number. And it's like, look, it's not awful. But also, like, time trial speedruns of this aren't even that impressive either. There's no, like, real, like, massive cuts that they do. There's no, like... It's just kind of like you drive the course. Which, like, in Bowser's Castle, right? That was just kind of like a Bowser's Castle stage. Which, in fairness, good Bowser's Castle stage. You don't go in the castle, I don't think. But good stage. And there's, like, a giant shortcut that you can do. That you do in the... If you want to, like, do really good time trials, you do a shortcut. But this just, like, has nothing. Like, you just use the mushrooms in the right spots and then just drive normally. It's just kind of like a lame course. I'd argue worse than Mario's... Oh. Would I say worse than Mario Circuit? Yes, I'd much rather play Mario Circuit. Mario Circuit at least has color, you know? And at least it's over and done with quick. This one drags on. It's not lots and it drags on. What is next? Oh yeah. It's cow time. Alright. Moo Moo Meadows. You could say the best course in Mario Kart history. I'm not saying that, but I know people who have said that. I know 2 people who have said that. Also, this one track got its own character. Like, if that doesn't show how beloved this course is, it's like... that you got a whole character just because of this course. You got the cow. The cow I don't think has showed up in anything else. It's like just this course. You got like in this game you got like the food items. You can get Moo Moo milk. And it's just like just from this one course. Dang it. Dang it, man. And the music as well. I mean, can't go wrong with the Moo Moo Meadows. And I feel like they did this one quite well. I feel like they didn't change much. Which, like, you don't need to change a Moo Moo Meadows, you know? I feel like they almost wanted to leave this unchanged just because of how, if they change anything, like, it would be like, what the heck? This ain't my Moo Moo. This is not my Moo Moo Meadows. This is Moo Moo Fraud or something. Fraud Meadows. That's way better than Moo Moo Fraudos. Sounds like a cereal. Oh yeah. Get stuffed. That was a good green shell snap. I am happy with that green shell snap. And of course, you got the Moo Moo cows, who put them on the course? Get the sheepdog, whatever. I don't know if that's a cow dog. Get the cow dog and freaking round them up. Get them off the course. This beef is going to be pulverized by these cars. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I didn't press the rewind button. I pressed the look backwards button. Too easy. Moo Meadows. I mean, like, I don't want to be that guy, but like, Yeah, it was fine. Kind of, I'm going to use the B word here. Kind of bland. I don't know, it's just kind of Moo Moo Meadows. We've had it before. Just because of it's only this high because of how iconic it is, and I know multiple people in real life who this is their favorite course of all time. That's the only reason it's going that high. And it's like, I love a Moo Moo Meadows, love a Moo Moo Meadows. It's just it doesn't do anything that out there, you know. It's got the cows, but we've seen the cows before. The cows are now driving the cars, so I don't know. All right, dry bones burn out. All right. Another one that I have very rarely played, I will say. Okay. Dry bones, I'm coming for ya. This one dry? No. This one? Hey, look at that. All right. Oh, there's a shortcut here that I really like. Come on. Get out of the way. If that... Oh, if Peach wasn't there, I would have gotten that. That's crazy. I love blaming other people than myself. But yeah, very fun course. It does a lot well. You're literally inside of the ribcage of like dry bones, giant dry bones, I guess. This is a cool section, the little eyes of the candles. That's very fun. There's multiple different like areas that you can go. Very fun, yeah. And a lot of shortcut ability, you could say, with use of mushrooms. There we go, I got it. And it looks nice as well, is the thing. It's a very appealing stage to look at. Which is, coming from me, is a lot, because I don't usually like the more lava-y stages, the more fire, kind of volcano-y stages. I kind of think they kind of look, I don't know, just kind of a bit samey. This one is able to do something different. Sorry, there's a plane going over him. The other dog that wasn't barking before doesn't like planes. That whizzed past, jeez. I wonder where that plane is going, you know? Do you ever look at planes and you're just like, dang, there's people on that thing. If that crashes, that's crazy. I fully thought he had a red shell and I was like, I don't know why I threw that. How did I get hit by that? What? This course hates me, man. Will that affect the ranking? Probably not, realistically. Okay, how did you... It is going, holy crap. What on earth? Holy crap, he ain't giving up, dude. No way did that still hit him. I was like, there's... Oh my god, that is crazy. What the heck? Yeah, it's kind of giving Day of the Dead vibes, kind of given that, which I like. It's a very well done stage. It's very unique. I feel like maybe a little bit underrated, even, if that's the word I'm looking for. Because that was very nice. In my mind, I'm like, oh, it's an alright stage, but playing that and like actually like having a look around, it is very nice. I don't know. For me, maybe. Hmm. I'm happy with there. It's on the same level as Rainbow Road and Bowser's Castle. I agree with that fully. It's better than Peach's Stadium, Mario Circuit, Choco Mountain. But it's not as good as Acorn Heights, Moon Meadows, or Toad's Factory. I'm happy with saying that. I'm more than confident with saying that. What is next on the agenda? Boo Cinema? What movie are we going to go see, huh? Alright, Boo Cinema. How do I spell cinema? How on earth do I spell cinema? See, that's wrong, right? Cinema. Cinema. Okay. Boo Cinema. See, because in my mind, I think Boo Cinema is fine. Like, it doesn't do anything amazing. It doesn't stink. Again, just kind of like a very bland color-wise stage, which I get it's like a ghost stage, but like a pop of color wouldn't have hurt, you know? Nice coat of paint. Everything's very muted, is what I was trying to say. Everything's kind of muted. Although I do like this part though. This part makes sense for it to be muted because it's like old school film, kind of like sepia, or sepia? I don't know. But it's like kind of like that, kind of like old school film, which I get. If you're doing a cinema thing, that's great. I fully get that. But you come out here and it's like, I get that it's meant to be like a haunted kind of like place, but also this is a Mario game. Also, I feel like the layout isn't that crazy. Like, considering some of the other things that we've seen, even already, like, not even comparing it to what's coming up, it's kind of just like a couple turns. There's like a little conveyor belt, which is very fun. It's kind of, I like the idea a lot. It's just like, and I don't know what else they could have done with it, but I don't know. It's just kind of there, you know. And again, the speedruns on like time trial speedruns don't do anything very revolutionary. There's no way I went out of bounds there. What? That's so lame. I'm actually going to move where my camera is. Hang on. I feel like that's better. For Mario Kart at least. Yeah, there we go. Like, seriously, it's just a couple turns. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can get way more out of better looking, better sounding tracks. The soundtrack isn't that great. Look, I get they're going for the old school kind of like, oh, this is old school film. This is like black and white silent movie cinema. But it's like, I don't know. And you could have put seats on the, like, because if you look at the actual, like, where you're meant to be sitting in the cinema, there's no seats. Could have added seats. Just saying, you totally could have added seats. That I'm not saying I would have added seats. But when you're doing free roam and you just want to watch a movie, it's kind of lame not having a seat, you know? You just kind of have to park up. Boo Cinema. That's Mario Circuit tier, I feel. Because I'd rather play that than Choco Mountain. And I feel like I agree with this. This, I feel like goes right there. If there's any objections, let your voice be heard, but I feel like it doesn't do anything fun. Boo Cinema, like, boo, I don't want to go to that cinema anytime soon. That movie sucked. Alright, what is Dandelion Depths? Another new one. How do I spell dandelion? Dandelion Depths. I hope that's how you spell it. Which one's Dandelion Depths? That's Acorn Heights. Where is it? Dandelion Depths. Chipchick Falls. Dandelion Depths. Okay. If we don't go underground here, minus points. If this isn't actually depths, I'm not happy. Alright. Well, we're starting and we're not in the depths, so... If we don't visit the Tears of the Kingdom depths in this track, I'm gonna be spewing. I want to see some bokoblins and stuff. Oh, the music is quite nice. A multi-path, I like that. I do. Oh, we're going underground. We're going deeper underground. Call Jamiroquai. It's a very nice looking track. I like the colors. I like the general vibe of it. It does feel like we are underground. And then we're coming out. We were in the depths for a very little amount of time. I feel like we spend more time out of the depths than in the depths. Right? I feel like this should be Dandelion entrance to the depths, if anything. Oh, wait, can I? Oh. Like, what's the point of the feather if I can't even jump all the way up there, you know? Great, and then we get a shock. Whoa, what a shock, am I right? I'm hilarious. And I do like the dandelion theme. I feel like they could have done more with the dandelion, but... Because for a track that's called Dandelion Depths, I feel like... I don't know, the dandelions could have been enhanced a little bit more. There's no dandelions on the, like, picture on the front. Like, when you're on the track selection. See, because, like, we're not in the depths right now. We're in the depths for... Let me count. I'm going to count how long we're in the depths for. I'm not counting this as being in the depths, by the way. Psych! Luigi got... Poor farmer Luigi. This is the depths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just over 20 seconds we're spent actually in the depths. Is ridiculous. That's crazy. For just over 20 seconds is crazy. They could have done so much more with the depths. Because I feel like it looks quite nice as well. I like the pale blues. I like the water theme. The dandelions, could have done more with the dandelions. Because look, even in here, where are the dandelions? Where are the dandelions? That guy's not a dandelion. That's a Parabita buddy. Where's the dandelions? This isn't called Parabita buddy depths. I don't even think I saw a Parabita buddy once in that whole track. Why is he on the front cover? Put a dandelion there. I think we have 2 stinkers in a row. 2 D level stinkers, I think. It's a great idea. Great idea. Not well executed. not well executed. This could have done way more. Cheap Falls is up next. All right. I remember thinking it was fine. It's like a water one. I don't know how I feel about the water ones. Especially this water one, you know? Cheap Falls. Wahoo, we're going to Cheaper Falls. I like the general vibe of this place. It's very nice. Where's this music from? The battle track from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where there's the dragon and you're kind of in the temple thing. I don't know what that one's called. It's like dragon something. Dragging these nuts across your face. Fuck. So they just reused the music from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay. In fairness, that was a good battle track. Had good music as well. I would have liked to have seen some original music. But you know, it could be worse, you know? Oh. It is an interesting remix. I wouldn't have thought electric guitars in my Cheap Falls. But you know, because when I think like falls, I think like you're relaxing. Ooh, so calming. Wow, I'm at a waterfall. Wow, look at that. I'm in nature. But I don't really think no. You know? No. I just don't really. I don't feel like it matches the vibe. Although this is a very fast track. I feel like you're always constantly moving. Which is, you know, something. Oh, you already know what I'm going to say. Psych! That's the wrong number. Call me back next time on the right number. Oh, if that hit that guy, I would have been over the moon. Who is that? Is it Mario? Toad? Who is that? Shy Guy! What a legend. I wonder what's under that mask, you know? Far out. I will say, look, I get that it's called Cheap Falls. The Cheaps are very annoying because you can't react to them at all. You're going so fast on this track and they just like pop up without warning, kind of. And it's like you have no time to react. I'm not just saying that because I got hit. I thought that before. Our first not first of this entire thing is kind of crazy as well. Alright, Cheap Falls. I liked it. Very fun. The only thing for me that brings it down is the music not being original. It's just from Battle Track. And the Cheaps. And that you can't really react to them. Which, I don't mind the Cheaps. I feel like if it was just easier to react to them, I would like it more. So for that, I do like the speed. It's somewhere in between here. Somewhere in between A and B. Because I'd rather play that than Okay, here's my thinking. I'd rather play that than I'd rather play the Rainbow Road. So it goes here. Alright, what's up next? The Great Question Mark Block Ruins. Alright. Alright. Another new course in the game. At least I think it's new. I'm not 100% sure. Now, I know that This is very popular online. People online love this course. And I don't blame them. It is a very amazing course. I really like this course. Nintendo cooked with this one. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. I like it. It's very, they're playing into the, how question mark blocks give you, like, gold coins thing with it all being gold. It's got a nice, there's a lot of elements. You can tell that this was made for this game, because it, like, uses the gimmicks of the game. Like, you could go down there and get that. Evidently, I couldn't, but... And you can do this? Dude, that is amazing. The first time I saw someone do that, I was like, what? No. This game's crazy. And now that I know how to do it, I'm like, yeah, this game is really good. Like, you can... On the courses that you can utilize the new, like, physics that they've added, and the new jumping, and the new wall running, and whatnot. The courses that you can utilize that is so amazingly fun. Oh no. Hang on. Psych! That's the wrong number. Maybe that's got to be a chat emote. Because I'm still thinking of, like, what emotes I can do for live stream chat. Because I'm sorting out getting that set up. I've had to be in contact with YouTube to try and help out with the account. Alright. Like, yeah, it's a nice course. Is the music alright? I haven't been listening to the music. Where is this from? Is this original? It must be original. I can't think of where else it would be from. It sounds very... like I've heard it before, you know? It sounds very Mario Kart. Like, that's, I think, what I'm trying to get at. It sounds like you would hear it in a Mario Kart game. And we cruise into first. Yeah, give me that. Boom! Alright, that is a very good course. That is an amazing course. Okay. I think we have another S tier, quite frankly. That is an incredible course. It uses, like, this new game's kind of, like, gimmicks and features in a really creative way. Like, it's intended that you do all those cool tricks, I think, because, like, they literally have the section with the cones, and so you can just, like, drive straight through. So I feel like that's an intended shortcut trick. It's just great. Like, if I had mushrooms, I could have showed you, like, the shortcut that you do where you cut through, take a rail, jump, and then take another rail down, but I didn't get any mushrooms. It's a very fun track, and if you know how to play it, you know how to play it. Next up, Dino Jungle. Where did Dino Jungle originate? It's the 3DS, I think. I know it from the 3DS. Double Dash. Okay. That makes sense, because I haven't played Double Dash. Because this was one of my favorite courses on Mario Kart 7. Was Dino Jungle. I thoroughly enjoyed Dino Jungle. On here, I don't know, can it live up to the to my recollection of the course? We'll see. Alright. I do like... I feel like they've added more dinosaurs. I don't know if that's like... I like this shortcut. This is a very fun shortcut. This bit, I feel like is maybe a bit too narrow. I like that you can... Because in the 3DS, it might have been Double Dash too, but these, like, attacked you. So the first time I was playing it, I was like, oh, you don't want to touch the geysers. And then I saw other people just being lifted up by them, and I was like, wait. Wait, is this... Are you meant to touch them? They, like... So they've changed it from, like, being... like an obstacle to being something that you kind of want to hit it almost at some points. I do like the dinosaurs. I will say I do like the dinosaurs. They do get in the way though. Time trials on this is actually reeks because oh, is there the shortcut that I can take with the mushroom? I've actually never taken this shortcut before, so I'm assuming. Wait, there's no glide ramp. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. On the Mario Kart 64, you could take that and it would be a glide ramp and you'd glide right over. And it was like really hard to take in my memory. See, like in time trials where you have to dodge like that guy, really annoying. That's ruined so many of my Dino Jungle runs. Also just like missing that guy. But like, that's just like a skill issue. Like, come on, man. That's too much. You gotta chill out. And I know that you can go up there. I know that I haven't showed that off. But like, you can totally go up there. Which you couldn't do in the other ones. Which is, that's a cool kind of feature. Definitely utilizes the, like, water geysers being able to push you up. Where are we putting it? I reckon C-Tail. Like, it was alright, like, very short. Very short, which, kind of ruins it. Feel like they could have done more with, like, kind of like upgrading it, you know? And I feel like they got rid of one of the dinosaurs. They did. They got rid of one of the dinosaurs. During that jump thing, there's like a dinosaur with like a tall head. I don't know what they're called. So they got rid of him. Yeah, that warrants C tier. You don't get rid of my guy. He was my guy. Salty Speedway. All right. We're like halfway through now, I think. More than halfway through. Alright. Salty Speedway. I will say, before we get into it, I really like the look of Salty Speedway. I like the general vibe of it. Racing on it is not my favorite, but I like looking at it. And we got to remember that this is a new course for this game, I believe. So it has no excuse for not using the new kind of like features of the game. Unless it was in like a Mario Kart before and I just literally cannot remember it. Oh yeah, that's good. See, it's parts like this where it's like the water parts especially, where they're just like really wide, and it's just kind of like you don't need to make them that wide, you know. You can make them less wide and just like streamline the course. I feel like on a course coming up, it might be Cooper Beach or one of the Cooper Beach, Peach Beach. I don't know. It's someone's beach. There's like a big water section where it's just Wario's shipyard or whatever, where it's just like there's just a really big section where you kind of like just don't know where you're going, because like there's no indicators as to what way you're meant to turn, what's the like fastest kind of like route. You just kind of have to like guess, which I'm not a fan of. In my mind, I'm just like, show me where I'm meant to be going, Imagine they did that for roads, They just didn't have any, like, road signs. They didn't have any, like, paving. It was just like, go for it. All of it was just, like, the same. They'd be like, I don't know where I'm going. And, like, I'm aware of country roads, okay? I've been down country roads many a time. But at least you can kind of, like, you can tell where the road is and where the grass side is, You're not going to go off the road by being like, do I go this way or this way? I don't know. Unless you're really dim-witted. In which case, you shouldn't be driving on country roads. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. Like, I like the vibe. I like the kind of like Venice kind of canals. Is it canals? Is canals the word I'm looking for? Venice canals. I like those. Those are good. I like the vibe. Don't love the water as much, which is the thing that's going to bring it down. It's either C or B. It's somewhere in between C or B. It's either high C or low B. And I don't know. This is a tough decision. Low B. Alright. What do we have? Peach Beach. A water stage. Is this Peach Beach? Yeah. Is this Peach Beach? There it is. Alright. And they're off. See, I don't like those, the little arrow things, where it's like the course changes and you just kind of like, oh, it's like, don't go this way this time, but the next lap you go that way. I don't vibe with that. But I do kind of like, because obviously this is Peach Beach from the Wii. I remember it from the Wii. It might be from GameCube. I'm not familiar with Double Dash, but this one is like iconic, right? But I feel like they've done an amazing job at like remastering it, because now you go up here and you do like, it's like a whole nother track almost. You're not even on Peach Beach. You're literally on. Oh, you're not on Peach Beach. This is more Peach Coastal Town, almost. Peach's coastal tax haven, almost. See, I feel like that might bring it down, because where's the beach, I haven't seen the beach in a solid 30 seconds. This isn't a beach. This is flying through some alleyway somewhere. And then we go onto the beach. That's... See, because we are on a beach now. See, like, it's just, like, way too wide. This road is way too wide, Like, you're meant to turn this way, but, like, there's no... It's very hard to tell. It gets worse on Wario's Shipyard, which I think is a different... I don't think it's called Wario's Shipyard here. I think it's called something different. But I'm used to calling it Wario's Shipyard. Oh. Yeah. Eat shell. I don't even think I hit Luigi. I think I hit Shy Guy or someone. Who did I hit? Sorry to that guy. That was really unnecessary. Yeah, it might have fully been Shy Guy. Whoops. Alright. Oh, I forgot to change this again. Dang it. We can do it now. Alright. Look. Great track. It's an amazing track. One of the more iconic tracks. I was going to say most. I don't think it's one of the most iconic tracks. But it is very iconic. And what they did with it, I feel like was fine. Like, they got rid of a lot of the beach. Which I'm not a fan of. But it's still Peach Beach, is the thing. It's fun to drive on. Looks nice. If anyone wants to sound off, I'm thinking either another C or B. Just for the water bit, I'm going to go C. Because I feel like it didn't really do anything that original. I feel like it just felt like every other kind of track. I feel like the thing with Peach Beach is that, like, it was a beach, you know? You are driving on the beach. Don't go in the water. Like, that's kind of the whole point of the track on the Wii. But then here, I feel like that's kind of removed almost. It's kind of like the whole point of the course is kind of almost removed. It's also quite short. So that's why I'm thinking C. Just because the Wii did it better. The original did it better. I don't know what to say. Alright, what have we got next? Crown City. Alright. Crown City. If you've watched any of the other streams, you know how I feel about Crown City. You know how I feel about Crown City. I was considering making F tier and like call F tier Crown City. I do, but the problem is I don't believe that it's an F tier track. I'm just awful at Crown City. Also, they should have called it Crown Town. They should have called it Crown Town. Crown City? Crown Town was right there. And you're telling me you didn't go Crown Town. You went Crown City? Crown Town was right there. Okay, whatever. Crown City. It is a very nice stage visually. The cars are alright. I feel like the cars are not nearly as much of a nuisance in this game. Like on the, I know I keep going back to the Wii, it's just because it's literally one of my favourite Mario Karts. But on the Wii, on the Peaches, it was, I don't know, some Toad's Turnpike. I can't remember what it was called. The one with the cars, and you're driving through the city. You hit a car there, you are done. You gotta it is hard to recover if you hit a car there. On here, in this whole game, you hit a car and it's just like, well, I lost 0.1% of my speed, you know? Is this this is a 3-lap race, right? Right? It is a 3-lap race, right? What? Why? Why don't we do 3 laps of this? I feel like this should be just like 1 lap. Where on earth is the 3rd lap? You know? Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Where's the 3rd lap? The 3rd lap has surely got to be literally 30 seconds. Wait. What? Oh. It's one of those ones. Okay. I don't know, because I was like, I feel like we were just here. But this is one of those ones. I have mixed feelings on these ones. The ones where it's like the same, or almost like the same finish line, but then you got to go a different path. I feel like if you do it well, it's alright, but like that wasn't a lap, you know? What was that? That was 30 seconds at most. We were in the depths of Dandelion Depths for longer than that. The entire lap. That could have been part of lap 2, you know? And I feel like it's like, it could do more visually. It just kind of feels like a town. Although I do like this part. I like the graffiti kind of part. But I feel like that part ends way too soon. Yeah, it just kind of feels like a regular kind of town map. But then again, it's like, it's inoffensive, right? The defining factor that is going to take this down further is that it's not called Crown Town. Should have been called Crown Town. I don't know what to tell ya. Should have been called Crown Town. Get me on the board of marketing for next time. I don't know. Next up is Faraway Oasis. I know this is another very popular one online. So fingers crossed I don't say anything to offend anybody with this one. Maybe that's where the Faraway Museum is from like Animal Crossing. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Also, I have a friend whose one of their favorite tracks in Mario Kart World is this track. So I want to see what it's about. I think it's for the animals though. I think they just like the animals. Oh, this is a good track. Sorry, I just had to like remember. This is an alright. I do like this track. I was speedrunning it for like an hour. And I didn't even get a good time. You know, like I feel like it does a good job at using the oh, I'm off road right now. That was bad. I feel like it does a good job at using the new gimmicks of this game, being the jumping, the wall riding, the the grinding on the rails? Rail grinding. I was trying to remember the word rail. How did I get hit by that? Oh, it's that one. I have mixed feelings on that item. I feel like if you get it, because that's like a mid-place, lower place item. If you are in those lower places, you do not want more coins. You want an item to help you, you know? You want a bullet bill, you want some mushrooms, you want gold mushroom even. You do not want more coins that will inevitably just be picked up by other races. You're helping other races in those positions. I am not very good here. I don't know how I was speedrunning and getting like I don't know how I was speedrunning for an hour and I'm still this trash, but I guess that says a lot about the people behind me, jeez. Also, I haven't seen a single animal. I don't know if I just haven't been paying attention, but I haven't actively been like, that's an animal, you know? I don't know, maybe they just don't exist. Oh my gosh, that's an animal! Okay, they're like off to the side. It's not like Dino Jungle where they are in your face all the time. It is impossible not to see the dinos in the jungle. Like, oh, I dodged that. If I hadn't gone off wildly there, that would have hit me. Psych! That's the wrong number. Alright. That was good. It is just kind of like a bland desert track, almost. I mean, like, there's water. It is an oasis, right? So there's water. That's cool. There's ramps. That's also cool. Other than that, what does it do? You know? There's animals off to the side for like 3 seconds. Oh. I'd much rather play Dino Jungle. I'd much rather play Dino Jungle. I feel like Dino Jungle does more, you know? That's why I'm happy putting that in D. Oh, that does feel harsh, though. No, that and Dandelion Depth is on the same level. Boost Cinema is too high. I'm sorry. Boost Cinema is way too high. Okay, that's better. Because I was going to be like, see, Faraway Oasis and Dandelion Depths are not on the same level as Boost Cinema. Boost Cinema is way worse. I'm moving that down, I'd say. There we go. Finally we get something in F. Something's moved to F. Alright. Rearranged. Rearranged, ready for... Koopa Troopa Beach. Oh, we're getting serious now. Alright. Koopa Troopa Beach. Which is from the... What is it? Where did it come... Where did it originate? Hang on. Where did... Koopa Beach... Oh, I gotta hurry. No, I didn't get a boost. I was trying to look up on Google where it was, and I forgot that the race is going to start. It was on the 3DS. I feel like it was on the Wii. Which means it might have been on the GameCube. I don't know. Also, I was saying this before, but they make Koopa Troopa look like the coolest guy in this game. Like, you look at Koopa Troopa and you're like, yeah, that's just a regular kind of... He's kind of... Gets stomped on Mario. Kind of a loser guy. They make him the coolest guy in this game. They make him a DJ, they give him sunglasses, all his costumes look like really cool. Like, he's got a backwards cap. He's a cool guy in this game. And it's like, I don't know, I didn't think Koopa Troopa was rocking like that, but I guess, like, evidence to the contrary, but he is a cool guy, evidently. He knows how to DJ. DJ Koopa. What's his DJ name? DJ Sheller? DJ Shell. It's got to be DJ Shell something, right? Yeah, but they've done this... I like what they've done with this. They've turned it into almost like a Coachella kind of like, oh, it's a beach party, and then we got a DJ, yes! Let's all party, kind of thing. Which is definitely an improvement. Hang on. Was it on the... Unless I'm thinking of something else that was on the 3DS. That did not feel like the 3DS one at all. That fully might have just been on the Wii. Am I thinking of Koopa Cove? I'm thinking of Koopa Cove on the 3DS. So that's completely different. Drift River Beach. It was in Mario 64? Jeez, alright. I like what they've done with it. They knew it was a short course, so they gave it 5 laps. They gave it the baby park treatment a little bit. I like the aesthetics. The music is very nice. What they've done with it is very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a B. I reckon that. Solid B. I'm more than happy giving that a B. Up next, we've got Warriors. What is that word? Galleon. Galleon. Galleon? Galleon. 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 I had to look up how to pronounce Galleon. Warriors Galleon, which I think I don't think this was like, at least the Australian copy used to be Warriors Shipyard, which is a way better name. I'm sorry for wherever got Warriors Galleon, but Warriors Shipyard is just way better. This might be a contender for an F course. This might be a contender. And you'll see why. Warriors Shipyard. Because screw you. It's Warriors Shipyard. And it always will be. Warriors Shipyard. Here it is. What is a galleon? Sailing ships use... Oh, I'm not reading all that. Okay, we start off and it's like, oh, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. And then we get here and it's like, oh, we're on water. Okay. Kind of rocky. I'm not too upset with that. It's just like another kind of like water course, which I don't know. It's just something about the water courses that I don't like. Along with that, it's just very bleh. It's very bleak, very grey. I feel like in the 3DS, that spinning like anchor was like an actual threat. Like you could actually hit it and it would like mess you up. You had to go around. You had to actively avoid it. I feel like in this one, is it even possible to hit it? I don't know. Fully might not be. But then I believe as this track goes, the waters get like rougher, if I'm not mistaken. And it's when the waters get rougher is when it just tanks as a track. Although I don't know if I'm misremembering, because it's not rough right now, you know? Like it's fine right now. It's see, like, I wasn't even close to hitting it, you know? That used, like, in the 3DS, that was, if you, like, you gotta pick a path. You gotta pick either you go left or you go right, depending on where that thing is. Now it's like, just pick whichever one you want, you know? And then just always go that way. Like, I always go to the right on that. Without fail, I will go to the right. And the spinning thing, the anchor doesn't, like, affect that. Here, see, okay, it does get rainy and, like, weathery. Which is cool. It's a cool idea. It's just, like, I feel like it would have been better on a better course, you know? If this course was better, it would... Oh, so I got hit and I went backwards, okay. If it was a better course, I feel like the, like, weather thing would not be as bad. Although, is the weather a thing in this one? Because it still looks and feels fine. I swear I've had games on here where it's just like super rocky and you don't know where you're going. I don't know. It's definitely a lower. Definitely lower down here. See, the thing is, I'd rather play Choco Mountain. Get down there. Alright, what's next? And I don't say that lightly. I do not say that lightly. I would rather play Choco Mountain. Sky High Sunday. From Mario Kart... What? Mario Kart Tour. Hawk Tour. When was that meme relevant? Fucking 5 months ago? I'm really with the times. Sky High Sunday. Alright. Sky High Sunday, Sky High Sunday. Where is Sky High Sunday? Oh, yeah. Gosh, first we were in the depths and now we're in the Sky Islands. Freaking, this may as well just be Tears of the Kingdom at this point. Oh, there we go. I will say this is my sister's favourite course. I think it's purely for the aesthetics, which I fully get. They are very nice aesthetics. And like, it's like, oh, it's like way too colourful. Yeah, that's the point. It's meant to be like a candy land. It's meant to be, you've just entered Willy Wonka's chocolate factory on a freaking bike, you know? And it does that really well. Like, I feel like Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka is going to pop up and be like, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Like, that'd be a crazy unlockable Mario Kart character, Gene Wilder. not Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder. Looking at the map for this course though, it is giving Baby Park. It's almost a more elaborate Baby Park, which I'm not complaining about, but I am kind of complaining about. Evidently, if I didn't notice it, I wouldn't have been talking about it. But at least they like do like multiple path thing. I like this glider part, how you can go through the circle. Although I feel like they should put an item box in there. Otherwise, there's just no point in risking going through the circle, you know? They should give you a reward for going through there. I mean, like, this course is cool. It's very nice to look at. Very colourful, very exciting. The energy here is off the charts. Like, I'd gain 20 pounds back in 3 minutes being here. I feel like looking at it is enough to gain 10. It is just kind of a Baby Park kind of vibe. Although, it's kind of like Baby Park on steroids. Baby Park on a sugar rush, even. And it does a lot. It's very fun. Could utilize the game's like new features a little bit more. That's another B, I feel like. Because I'd rather play it than Dino Dino Jungle, rather play it than Peach Beach, rather play it than Peach Stadium. Peach is not having a good day. Both her beach and her stadium are down here. What's next? Skyview Peaks. Alright. This one, I mess with heavy, I think. From what I can remember, I like this. From one sky place to another. Sky High Sundays, Sky High Peaks. Oh, that's it. Oh, jeez. Alright. Come on, I want to review Sky High Peaks? It is called Sky High Peaks, right? Or is it Sky High Peak? Is there only one peak? It's like the Legend of Zelda. There's only one legend here. And it's Zelda. Don't get it twisted. There's only one legend. Here we go. Skyview Peak. Did I say Sky High Peak before? Because I've written Skyview Peak, so I don't know. I'm a ghost. Ooh. Yeah, it's another very colourful one, but not in like colourful as in Sky High Sunday colourful. It's just very, very nice. This part, this is giving the Rainbow Road. This is what am I thinking? Yeah, this is literally the exact same part that was on the Rainbow Road, which does kind of make the Rainbow Road a little bit like less special almost. Also, I felt like that was really short. Nabbit. Holy crap, okay. I didn't touch a single one of those. I am a god gamer, I'll say that much. Because I'm pretty sure this is a new one. Oh no. I'm pretty sure this is a new one. In which it doesn't do that much to utilize the game's mechanics. It does the water thing. That's cool. It does just kind of feel like you're driving on the regular road though. It's just got a little bit more like slipperiness almost. These are fun, but I feel like those have been in Mario Kart games before. It does like this with the glider. Those have been in Mario Kart games before. It feels very much like something that should have come earlier. Like this is like Mario Kart 7 could have done this. Everything that this course does, you could have done in Mario Kart 7. And that was on the 3DS. Like, and I feel like it doesn't do that much course-wise either. If you look at the mini-map, it is not a lot to look at. I mean, looks like we're going down like like the intestines almost. That's almost like, yeah. If your intestines look like that, you gotta go to a doctor, I think. Let's go. Oh, we can make it. We make these. We make these. We make these. We don't make these. We still get the dub. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Alright. I feel like we need to do some rearranging. Or not. I was going to try and see if I could move any of the B ones down, but I feel like they all fit, you know? C. That's a C. No, it isn't. It's the sky. Shut up! Yeah. Same level as Peach Beach, same level Dino Jungle, same level. That's a high C though. I'll put it in high C. I'll move everything down. And put that one in a high C. What's next? DK Pass. DK... Wait. DK Pass. Alright. Where is DK Pass? It's not in a jungle. Is it over here? DK Pass. Hello, I want to play you. Oh, DK Pass. Obviously, it's in the. Obviously, it's in the winter area, snowy area. Again, another legendary track. Oh, legendary might be a little bit too high of a glowing review. It's a good track. I like the little cabins. Those are nice. See, I feel like this one's nice. I like this one. What was the one from the Wii where it was Snowboard Pass? DK Snowboard Pass is way better than this. They should have added Snowboard Pass instead of this one. I feel like Snowboard Pass is just a better version of this. I feel like they're a way more like winter kind of like snow courses they could have added instead of adding DK Pass. But I reckon we will definitely be seeing a DLC for this game, without a doubt. We'll be seeing some expansion pass, we'll be seeing new like cups, new knockout tours, new characters, I reckon. I reckon they add Diddy Kong. They gotta add Diddy Kong, right? Once the whole, like, you know, like, having a Mario Kart without Diddy Kong feels weird. That's like having a Mario Kart without, like, Waluigi. Mario Kart 7. Oh, dang, we fell off. But, you know, I was talking about this, before, but like the fact that we got Honey Queen in Mario Kart 7 and not Waluigi is crazy. Like Nintendo really went, yeah, Honey Queen is a Mario staple. Although I guess you could say that about the cow. Although no, because Moo Moo Meadows is an iconic Mario Kart stage. Moo Moo Meadows I think is on the same level as Coconut Mall on like iconicness. Maybe Coconut Mall is like a little bit higher, but like they are very close, I feel. DK Pass. It was fine. I feel like there were better options that they could have chosen. Just not much going on, really, is the downfall of DK Pass. If they had added Snowboard Cross, it would have been way better. DK Snowboard Cross, genuinely, that's an A or S. If it was in this game. With the tricks as well. With the, trick feature. Doing that would have been awesome, but... oh well. What do we get? Airship Fortress. Alright. I am This is the course that I've probably spent the second most time on. Because I was trying to do time trials for ages. I'm pretty sure this one comes from the DS, Mario Kart DS. But of course I know it from Mario Kart 7. Which I have ordered a copy of Mario Kart DS, finally. I bought a copy off of one of my friends who's selling it. So I'll be able to... Oh, fire out. So I'll be able to play Mario Kart DS. Because I'm pretty sure this one comes from Mario Kart DS. And it's like, I love the music here. I'm going to be real. I love the music here. Dang, you Rocky Wrench. You know what would be an amazing stage to add here? Oh, actually, I don't know if they could with the Mario Kart World thing, but Woohoo Island would be an amazing track to add. You could literally just make it an ice. Sorry, I should be paying more attention to the game, but you could literally just make it an island off of the side of the Mario Kart World kind of like map. You can have like a little island. Because that is just like an amazing track. I feel like that was really kind of like the first dipping their toes into having, like, not just do the same lap 3 times. It's like how to do a different lap each time. Which would fit perfectly in with this game. The world thing as well, you can explore Woohoo Island. Like, that's perfect. Sorry, a package is probably being delivered or something. Fire. I think that might be the first time that I've hit one of those bullets. Oh dang, we've been streaming for 2 hours now. That is crazy. And like this course as well is a good length course. Like this feels like lap 3, you know? Sometimes it'll be like, what? It's over? This feels like lap 3. Alright. Good course. Good course. It's just where we put it is the question. Because I thoroughly enjoy that. It's not like too simplistic, but it's not too advanced. If you look at some of the speedrun stuff, people use like all the new features. They use the jumping, they use the rail grinding. They use like the new features of the game, which is great for this course, being like renovated into this new game. I don't know if this is controversial or if this is just nostalgia talking, but sue me if you want to, but actually don't, but that's where I'm putting it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 left. And we got Wario's Stadium. Alright. Oh wait, I gotta change this. I've only messed this up twice, which is actually pretty good. Where are we going? I completely forgot where we're going. Wario Stadium. Let's see if it's better than his shipyard. Wario Stadium. There we go. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's the noise of the crab. I heard that noise and I was like, ew, what noise did my, like, throat make? No, that's just the noise that the crab made. I don't like that. That's weird. I like this. This is very Waluigi Stadium adjacent, which makes sense. I like it. I like the vibe here. Like, yeah, it's bleak, but that's like it's meant to be like that. You know, it's meant to be like you're going to a monster truck show, or you're going to one of those like a race like this. That's what it's meant to feel like. With the other ones, like with Boo Stadium, like Boo Cinema rather, that just felt bland when it could have been something like nicer, you know. And it's like I get that it's a haunted stadium, but you look at like what the one from Mario 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the ghost one from there. It's like Haunted Manor or something. Or Haunted something. Like Luigi's Mansion or something? I don't know what the ghost one is in Mario Kart 8. But that one looks nice. It's clearly still meant to be like a haunted place. But that one's got like colour, that one's got like... It just looks very visually appealing. The Boo one is just like... nothing, you know? Oh, I'm playing as Spike. A very random Mario character who I feel like has gotten a lot of spotlight recently is Spike. He's been in the Mario parties, now he's in Mario Kart, like, and it's like I didn't think Spike had that much of a fan base. I barely remembered Spike until like Mario Kart, till Mario Party added him, and I was like, oh yeah, he does exist. I don't know if I'm offending the Spike fandom, but like. Psych! Oh, wait, no. Sorry, it was the right number this time. Oh, dang. Those shells are coming after me. Oh, wow. What a shock. Wario is doing well in his own stadium. He's probably rigged it. But not today, partner. That was alright. I enjoyed that. Am I wrong for saying that I enjoyed that? That was good. That was a good course. There was a lot of trick ability. I feel like they did well with being able to add the new stuff into it. I like the aesthetic. Maybe a little bit more like you're at a stadium kind of thing. Maybe if there was like a projector screen, maybe if there was like some more crowds going. Like, I know there was literally just crowds there, but it's like, maybe if they had more, like, that was more of a part of it, that would be a little higher up. If the just general aesthetics of it was a little bit, like, more stadium. I'm not saying that they have to be, like, clean, because that's not the point of this map, but, like, just more feed into that kind of, like, you're at this big event, at this big stadium kind of thing. I think A is where it's at. Shy Guy Bazaar. What a legendary course. I love Shy Guy Bazaar. I'll be real. I'm gonna be 100% real. I love Shy Guy Bazaar. And I'm glad that they added it to this game because it is a very good course. And I feel like what they did with it, from memory, I feel like what they did with it was really good. Alright. Let's go. Like, it's very, like, you feel like, I feel like I like this one more than I like Crown City for obvious reasons, because I don't like Crown City. But it just like is. They're trying to do a very similar thing. Like you're going through this like town area, which is the same as what's going on with Crown City. But I feel like here it's like they do it better almost. They don't try as hard, whereas I feel like with Crown City they tried too hard, you know? I feel like they tried just the right amount here, and it works really well. Like it feels like you're going through a bazaar and then you're leaving, and it's kind of like almost like an Aladdin type of scene where you're like, come through here. There is less dirt, I will say. In on the 3DS there was a lot of dirt. There's not as much dirt here. And then it's almost like this is kind of like an Aladdin magic carpet type scene coming up, which I really like. Which is saying something because I usually don't like the desert tracks either that much. But this is nice because I feel like they do the desert thing, but they like root it in more like kind of like a it's like desert, but it's civilized desert, you know, like a desert town. And it also just looks amazing here. Yeah, I like Daisy. I play as Daisy. I don't know why. I have no clue why I play as Daisy. It's something that I've always done is just play as Daisy. No clue why. Growing up, it was always either Toad, Koopa Troopa, or Daisy. And, like, I don't know, I just, like, play Daisy now. Like, all the time. I genuinely don't ask me why. It's just, like, I picked it on a whim one time when I was, like, 8. And I've never gone back. Alright. Where are we ranking this? That was a good track. That was a very good track. I thoroughly enjoyed that track. It's, where'd I put Crown City E? So it's way above E. Oh, Luigi, solid choice. Honestly, full respect for that. Shy Guy Bazaar. I do love a Shy Guy as well. So Shy Guy Bazaar might be going up just because it's got Shy Guys in it. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know if this is like controversial, but I'm thinking almost up around here, almost. Because when I think about courses that I would like to play, it's up here, and I can't think of anything that it does bad. I don't know if that's like crazy of me to say, but like I don't mind that at all. And this is my tier list, you know what? This is my tier list. What's next? Next on the agenda, another desert stage, Desert Hills. All right. You know, Luigi, I love Luigi. Luigi is better than Mario, for sure. Luigi used to be my favorite character. I will say Luigi used to be my favorite character. It went from Koopa Troopa to Luigi, like, real quick. I don't like the crab. He makes weird noises. I don't like it. Oh, dang it. Alright. Oh, here's another desert stage that we can compare Shy Guy Bazaar to. That's actually good. Oh, this is another stage that I've spent way too long doing on time trials. You wouldn't be able to tell based on how I'm playing, but... I will say that shortcut is very weird. Because it's like, you need 1.5 mushrooms almost to make it. Because if you, like, just use one, you'll get caught in the dirt either at the start or at the end. And you won't quite make it. You almost need, like... But then it's not worth doing a whole nother mushroom. Very weird. Oh. Psych! That's the wrong number! Oh, well. No avoiding that one. I can't reverse to dodge that one, can I? Dude, you know what will go kind of like hard in this? Is like blue yourself percent speed runs. Where you gotta just like hit yourself with a blue shell. I wonder if that's already a thing. Because I know it is in 8 Deluxe. Or it is in some sort of game. Because like items here are like really insane as well. I've never done a blue yourself percent speed run. That will have to be a stream sometime. Is doing blue yourself. Is that the point of the leaf? You jump over the shell? Is that the point of the leaf? That's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. I just thought the leaf was like a useless, like you just do a jump. Okay, I'll lock that in. Desert Hill. Good stage. Thoroughly enjoyed that stage. Not as much as Shy Guy Bazaar, but that was a good stage. Kind of was just a desert. The shortcut's kind of weird. I feel like it doesn't really use the new capabilities of the game, that being the jumping and the rail grinding, but it was alright. It was good. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking a B. On the same level as Sky High Sunday. Ooh. No. Nuh-uh. Looking at what else is in B, I feel like it's just got to move down. It's a good... Actually, I'll put it top of... Yeah, I just, like, never really understood the point of the feather before. Because whenever I'd use it to, like, try and, like, jump up onto something, I'd just end up hitting it. So I was just, like, really bad at using the feather. Sorry, I always call it the leaf as well. I'm too Mario Kart 7 brained. Yeah, because I'm just, like, bad at using the feather. But I didn't know you could jump over the red shells. That is incredible. What's next? DK Spaceport! Let's go! My favorite stream bit is the bit that I did on DK Spaceport. Which people thought was fake, by the way, my stream bit on DK Spaceport. I posted it as a YouTube short. And the comments were just like, yeah, sure, this was live on stream. And I was like, dude, you can check the VOD. It's on the VOD. It's 23 minutes into the VOD if you want to check it. DK Space... What is it? DK Space Port. I thought it was DK Space Dock. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. DK Space Port. I've unlocked every costume. I haven't unlocked every character. Which I'm so annoyed about. Because I've been trying so hard to get every character. But it's like... It's just kind of like luck. I've still got to get the creatures, is the thing. I've got to get the creatures, is what I've got to get. But yeah, I've gotten every costume. Which is great. Me and my sister just sat down for like 3 hours. And we're just like looking for all the food items. And we were like, please, please. And we were like keeping track. We had like a little notepad out. And we were like writing each one of them down. Very, very fun. Giant robot Donkey Kong? Yeah, for anyone in stream right now who didn't see the original post, I'll show it afterwards. But yeah, it's such genuinely, I don't know how I'm gonna beat that like stream bit. It was such a funny bit. Genuinely, I ended stream and I was like, I've peaked. My streaming career has peaked with that one joke. And I literally think 2 people were in the stream at that point. So literally no one saw it either. Which was so annoying because it was so funny. Or at least I thought it was so funny. Yeah, but I actually love the costumes in this game. I feel like they add a lot of like new personality to these characters, you know? It's very... Oh, let's go! I've actually never done that on this course before. That's actually crazy. I mean, I know you could. I was just like never bothered to before, I guess. Come on, let's get a defensive item. Or the feather. That's cool. See, because I feel like you can't jump over these, right? Like, if you could jump over those, that would be incredible. Yeah, let me pull up the stream bit. Because it's a really fun bit from, from my last stream. I don't know how I'm going to pull it up, though. I might have to pull up the YouTube short version. This one. Let's see if I can get this on stream real quick. I'm still new to OBS as well, so I literally don't know. Is that it? Okay. Such a funny stream bit. Because the whole stream I was saying like, is a giant robot Donkey Kong. Genuinely such a funny bit. Very funny bit. DK Spaceport. Love that stage. It was a very, very good stage. Very creative. Very colourful. And I had a really good stream bit with it. I feel like it's gotta be. Because I can't think of anything that I don't like about it. It's gotta be. It's gotta be up there. Alright, and we are on, the final 3. The final 3. Whistletop Summit. Okay. Whistletop Summit. Which I remember liking quite a bit. I like the train. Train's good. This also does what am I trying to say? This does Crown City better, where it's like a city, it's like a train station, but they don't try. They do like the perfect amount. Like Crown City is too much, you know. Whistletop Summit, like it's still a track, you know. You can still drive the track. Also, I've spent a lot of time here doing time trials on it. Can I get this? I actually don't know if that It's quicker. Oh yeah, obviously if you have a mushroom, King Boo is quicker. Jeez. And a lot of shortcut ability with the multiple tracks. It does a lot of things with the rail, like the going on the rails, which I like. I also seem to not like driving in a straight line by the looks of things. Oh, whoops. Well, I was gonna demonstrate the yeah, because like I do love the grinding on the rails in this game, which is a good thing for me. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by any of those green shells. Ah. Feather, go! That was unnecessary, dude. The train! It is just a cute train. Is that the same train that's referenced in the Rainbow Road? You know what, everyone can get some. Or no one, you know? Or I can just like hit no one with that. That's cool too. Dang it. That's not me, bro! I was in... that's ridiculous. Come on, good item, good item, good item. That is not what I was looking for. Or maybe it was. Or maybe it was exactly what... Yeah, way to spoil the mood, whoever threw that. Way to spoil the mood. Oh, I forgot to change the name. I've got to change it down here again. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Good stage. Great stage. I've got no bad notes for it. What? I don't want to have to... I don't want to put another one in S tier. I know, right? This is what I've been saying. This is what I have been saying, right? Who is giving these... Who is giving these creatures their licenses? Who is... Like, there's a Pokey in this game. The Pokey doesn't have arms or legs. You're expecting me to believe that these crab's dactyl clubs are gonna grab the steering wheel and just turn around? I don't think so. They have 2 little legs. How are they gonna press the pedals? The only creature who is the exception in my mind is the Wiggler. The Wiggler has multiple arms and multiple legs. So he can press the pedals twice as good. He can steer the steering wheel twice as many times if he wants. He can be driving and do something with his other hand. He can say, oh, whoops, my foot slipped on the pedal. Luckily, I've got 3 extra feet because I'm literally a caterpillar. The only exception. No one should have gave that crab the license. A Goomba, he doesn't have arms. The babies, I don't know why they have their licenses. Someone's got to take the licenses away from these babies. I have to... I feel like it's an S. My heart says it's an S. So that's where it's coming. Wait. Why have I got Crown City in here twice? That's a different Crown City? Okay. That's ridiculous. This is the Crown City tier now. Which means we only have 1 left. That is stuck behind all the other ones. Hang on. I need a... It's stuck behind all of the other images. So I literally can't move it because it's... There we go! The one from the trailer. Mario Bros. Circuit. Not Mario Circuit. Mario Bros. Circuit. Yeah, so Crown City is in twice. It must be in 2 different cups. That is ridiculous. We could have gotten DK Snowboard Pass. We could have gotten Waluigi Stadium. We could have gotten Calamari Desert. We could have gotten any of these other tracks, and instead we get 2 Crown Cities and 2 Peach stadiums. Ridiculous. So ridiculous I dropped my controller and I don't know where it is. There it is. Ridiculous. Alright. I'm not forgetting to change this again. Mario Bros. Circuit. So Luigi can't get a circuit, but the Mario Bros. Can. Mario's already got a circuit. Just give it to Luigi, you know? Luigi circuit is good. From the Wii. The final one. I should also be studying for my exams. My exam is tomorrow. My biology exam. I've got my priorities straight. Oh yeah, take that, crab. Didn't have 2 arms to defend yourself because you got dactyl clubs. I think that's lobsters or shrimp. I don't think it's crabs. I think crabs is called Chile. I think shrimp have dactyl clubs. New Donk City? Yeah, right? That would have been such a good inclusion. Because it's literally like a city, you know? Like, it would have fit perfectly into Mario Kart World, but no, we get Crown City instead. It's not even Crown Town, it's Crown City. You had a great opportunity for a great rhyme, and you didn't take it. Crown Town would have been so cool. Although, Crown City, you get 2 C's. It just doesn't sound as nice, you know? But hey, you get to see it twice, huh? How great is that? Okay. Because this was like, what, this was the first track of the game. Or it was like close to the first track of the game that was shown in like the trailer. I think it was like a road that was close to this. But for like this being like, oh, this is the new Mario Kart. This is what we want to show people. It's pretty boring. It's pretty dull. Like, it's just a pretty regular desert circuit. You get to go up here, which is cool. Kind of like that thing from Cars, which I think is actually a real thing. But yeah, for like being the very first thing that you show people for your Mario Kart game, it's pretty uneventful. Like, it's a decent circuit track. It's better than like Figure 8 circuit. But it's not going down in the history books as like the greatest course of all time. Yeah, you know what? Both of Mario's circuits can go together. This can be the Mario tier. Alright. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the tier list. I am more than happy with this. More than happy with this. Is there any changes that I want to make? I don't think so. I don't think there's any changes that I want to make. Yeah. I like that. Perfection. Yep. All right, well, that does it for today. I should get studying for my exams. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Peace and love. Where's my... Wait. Okay, bye. Bye, guys.